Is it The Walking Dead? Or is it The Walking Dead? This one? Or this one? This one? Or this one? Okay, I will explain later on why I was showing a t-shirt. So guys, if you will watch this video all the way till the end, you're gonna find out. So what do we have here? Okay, let's start from the left to right. So as you can see, I got three main characters from the TV show called The Walking Dead, and then we got one zombie. So right here on the left we got Daryl Dixon, we got Rick Grimes, and then we got my all-time favorite, Mr. Negan. Now I don't know if you guys are watching The Walking Dead. I mean, I'm not a big fan, but I'm still a fan. So I watched all the seasons. Later on it was getting kind of boring until this guy showed up. And it's not because he's so brutal. Okay, I mean, he is brutal as heck. But somehow the TV show became more interesting because you don't see a psycho like this on a daily basis when you watch any kind of a TV show. So with this guy, it actually brought back all the excitement, and I still keep on watching it. So he's still alive in the TV show, so you guys should check it out. It's a great TV show. Let me open up these guys to see how they really look. Okay, let's start with Daryl. I don't know why. I mean, the motorcycle that he's riding in the TV series, it's really cool. But he's not one of my favorite characters. I don't know why. Somehow I do not affiliate with his style, even though he's a badass. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a total badass. But there is something about him which I don't find interesting, so let me open this one. So first look, not bad. You actually get a little tiny dike that he can use, and then you get his famous crossbow. So I will take all of this out. Check it out. The only thing which would be much better is if this jacket, so this is all plastic, so if this jacket would be actually a fabric, it will be much cooler. So I managed to take out Daryl out of the box, and then I need to tell you something. This crossbow over here, it's actually really well done. Even though it's still plastic, again, me personally, I would prefer that this would be a small piece of string and then maybe a little bit tiny bit of metal on it. But since this was a cheap figure, you know, I'm not surprised. Then you got the small dike which I was telling you guys about, which he can use to stab the zombies or humans. I mean, because if you watch the TV show, you will see that the main problem is actually a different group of people trying to fight for resources. So and then the zombie head, actually you can stab the zombie head. Will this stick? No. It would be actually cool if there would be a hole or something and you can stick it inside. So there you got it, guys. This one is really nice. Okay, I will show you from this side. I actually never noticed that there is actually one arrow loaded inside his crossbow. Then I also managed to put the tiny dike over here. You can take it out at any time and then put it in his hand. So I'm gonna put it back, and then it seems like he's walking, the Walking Dead, the Daryl is walking. But if you put the zombie head somewhere under his leg, it almost seems like he's crushing the zombie. So later on, as with all my videos, I'll be posting some pictures so you can check it out. In terms of movement, he can move his upper body. Now there is not much you can do with his feet, but this one is just for displaying. You know, you put it on your shelf and it stays there. So you can remove the crossbow, and then it's a very well made figure in terms of details. Now who do we have here? Rick Grimes, the main character in the TV show. I mean, on the picture he's got all the patches and everything. On the figure itself, no patches at all. And then you can set him up pretty much in the same way like Daryl before. So I'm gonna open this one and I will see. Let me put this away. This is his famous pistol, which I believe you'll be able to put it inside the holster, which we will eventually find out once I get this dude out of the box. Okay, it's a cool thing that he can move his head. I believe Daryl can also do it. I've never tried, but later on I'm gonna try if Daryl has the same functionality as Rick. So let me open this in a way that it still has some wiring behind, which you need to remove to get this one out. Rick Grimes. He has no zombie head, he has no any other zombie with him. The only thing that he has is this pistol, which you can put inside the holster. So I was wondering about this one, but you can put it inside and it's there. It's not gonna fall out or anything. You got it inside. You know the funny thing, when I put him like this, it seems like he's driving a car. Like he's inside a car like a cool dude. His window is open, loud music, looking for ladies. Hey lady, you wanna date me? And then he's got a small walkie-talkie. And this is basically how he's dressed almost the whole season. I don't recall right now if he's wearing any other dress or outfit besides this one that I'm showing you guys. But he cannot flex his joints in a way that I would expect. But then again, this is something that you put inside the shelf and it stays there. So I want to show you something, guys. I made a mistake. So you cannot flex his joints, as I mentioned, but you can rotate them, at least this hand. And then the cool thing is that you can extend his fingers because you can put the pistol inside. So once we got it like this, you take the pistol, you put it inside, and he will hold it. And then you can aim it at any zombie. So this is how it looks. Not bad. This is a sick view, I can tell you. I can imagine having this inside of my shelf, like aiming at Negan, which will be the next figure that I'm gonna show you. But he's really, really well done. Like his build is cool, you know, he can put all kinds of things inside. Then his famous boots. Let me remove this. So this is Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes. Now for those who are aware, I always wanted to make this sound. This little tiny bit of whistle, which is like which all the people, not all of them, but most of the people which are associated with Negan, and during their heyday, they used to whistle like this. Nevertheless, I will show you something, guys. You can buy Lucille online. It's gonna be made out of plastic, but you can get a real size Lucille online, and I'm gonna show you right now how to do it. Okay guys, I want to show you where you can buy it online. So basically what you need to do, you can go to Amazon. Then we need to look for Lucille because that's the name of the bat. So I'll just type in Lucille. So it says $29.99. Let's click on it and let's see it. Okay, so this one is made out of plastic. It even shows the famous phrase, "Take it like a champ," which Negan used to say. This guy, let me open this guy. Okay, so as I mentioned, this one is my favorite from all of the characters. But it also depends on who is a good guy and who is a bad guy, because personally it is a individual point of view. But let me take his Lucille out. But there is the famous Lucille. And then Negan, Mr. Negan, exactly the same thing like Rick Grimes. He can extend his fingers because what he wants to do, he wants to hold his beautiful bed. Now I want to show you something. This one can actually flex his knees. I don't know if he wants to kick you. Most likely not, because he uses his lucille to smash the brain out of your skull. But he looks, you know, if you look at the TV show and then you look at his face, not bad. The one thing that I really like about this guy is his leather jacket. I don't know if you guys are fans of leather jackets, but I love it. It's something which I can wear on a daily basis. So he's got no other things on him. Like for example, Rick Grimes had the walkie-talkie and other things, but this is his style. This is how he is inside the TV show. Now check this out. Negan. Just chilling. Doing nothing. Walking around with his beautiful lucille. Thinking, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Well, this is what I'm gonna do. Quite nice. I'm gonna show you guys and take some pictures right now. But before I do it, I'm gonna show you something else. The reason why I showed you a t-shirt at the beginning of this video is because I wanted to show you another t-shirt, which is this one right here. And this one relates to no one else, just Negan. And this one is, you know, the Jack Daniels, the alcohol, so this has the same concept, the same style, and it's not bad. This one was also very cheap. I will link down the price, and you can check it out and later on buy it if you like it. It says Lucille over here, skull mash. I mean, in terms of details, okay, not the best one. I've seen better ones, but I do believe it was bought for a reasonable price. And then I will show you another one. I have another one which is also Negan. Different style, different color. Even though black is my favorite. But this one, this is a white shirt Negan style. So there you got it. White one, Lucille, beautifully displayed. No other sign than just Negan. Nothing on the back side. So I just wanted to show you that sometimes when I buy figures, I will also look for different merchandise, you know. So this is something which I might take to gym with me. I don't know yet. Will I give it away? Maybe I'll give it away. Last but not least is this beautifully effed up zombie. Now I want to show you something. If I turn this around, so you can get more of them. Not zombies, but if you remember, this was the... what's his name? I forgot his name. But you got Herschel, you got Rick, which we got. You got Carol, you got Abraham, and then you got this... what is it called? Bungie Walker. And then of course it will show you... each of these figures will have some weapons, and this will show you what you will get with the whole package. So this is not the one that I bought, because as you can see, he's got different things with him. So from this set I only bought this one because I wanted one zombie. If I'm gonna display these, I just wanted like one zombie in the background. Oh, this was the governor. Okay, so this is the governor, just came to my mind. Okay, so let me open this fella. Check it out, guys. Like, this is what I call a surgery. Did I do it? Did I do it since I got my surgery gloves on me? This is really sick, I can tell you. You don't want to end up like this. Even though, I don't know. Well, definitely not. That is the answer. Definitely not. So there is one thing which I did not notice, is that all of the intestinals, you can actually move it like this. Now look at it. Isn't this awesome? Now this is super awesome. Oh, okay, you can probably also remove it. Yeah, it makes sense. Because it depends on your collection, how you want to display these. Look at the zombie. Look at the zombie. So if you put the guy down like this, then maybe you can, you know, you can put it in any way you want. I don't know, it actually looked quite okay when it was inside. So you can put it like this, or you can put it in any way you desire, because there is a little tiny hole over here which the intestinals go into. So you plug it and you keep it. So maybe this is the proper way. You can still move the limbs and everything, and he looks very, very effed up, as I mentioned. If you look at the files, this guy, he was dead for a while, I can tell you. And in terms of movement, you can move the legs and everything. So I'm gonna be taking some pictures right now.